Chronicles of Elysium. Introduction. Once upon a time, in the mystical land of Elysium, where magic intertwined with reality, a tale of epic proportions unfolds. It is a story of bravery, friendship, and the unyielding pursuit of truth and justice. In the heart of Elysium, the kingdom of Arion thrived under the benevolent rule of King Aldrich, yet shadows lurked in the corners, threatening the delicate balance between light and darkness. Amidst this backdrop, a young orphan named Aria found herself haunted by mysterious dreams that held clues to an unknown destiny. Little did she know that her life was about to change forever. Join Aria as she embarks on an extraordinary adventure, facing trials and discovering hidden secrets that will shape the future of Elysium. Along the way, she will encounter a cast of unforgettable characters, from wise mentors to formidable foes, who will test her courage and push her to the limits. In a world where danger lurks in every shadow, can Aria uncover the truth, unlock her hidden potential, and become the hero Elysium needs? Only time will tell as the Chronicles of Elysium begin. Chapter 1. A Mysterious Dream. The moon cast a silvery glow over the quiet village of Solara, as Aria lay in her small, thatched-roof cottage, nestled under a patchwork quilt. Her heart raced with anticipation as sleep beckoned her into the realm of dreams. In her slumber, Aria found herself standing at the edge of a vast, ancient forest. The trees loomed tall and majestic, their branches entwined like an intricate web of secrets. As she stepped forward, a gentle breeze caressed her cheeks, carrying with it a faint whisper. "Find the key to unlock the gate between worlds." The ethereal voice urged, its origin concealed within the rustling leaves. Aria's heart quickened with both excitement and uncertainty. What could this cryptic message mean? She knew the dreams held a deeper purpose, but the path to understanding eluded her. In the distance, a soft glow emanated, drawing her like a moth to a flame. Curiosity overpowered any fear she might have felt, and she ventured deeper into the heart of the forest. As she neared the source of the glow, the trees seemed to part, revealing a hidden glade bathed in the radiant light of a celestial orb. At its center stood an ancient pedestal, upon which rested a glowing crystal. Intrigued, Aria reached out and touched the crystalline surface. A tingling sensation spreading from her fingertips to her core. Visions flickered before her, depicting scenes from long-forgotten ages, as if the crystal held memories of the past. "Seek the Oracle of Alvaria," a voice echoed within her mind. Only then shall the truth be revealed. Before she could question further, the forest around her seemed to tremble, and the glade faded into darkness. Aria's heart pounded, and she awakened with a start, back in her humble cottage. Though she was once again in the comfort of her own bed, the dream lingered in her mind like a puzzle waiting to be solved. Aria knew she could no longer ignore the significance of these dreams. The time had come to seek answers, to embrace her destiny, and to unravel the mysteries of Elysium. Chapter 2. Lost in the Woods. The sun peeked over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of pink and gold. Determined to decipher the meaning of her dreams, Aria packed a satchel with provisions, a map of the surrounding lands, and a compass that had been a gift from the village blacksmith. With her heart filled with both trepidation and excitement, Aria set out on her quest to find the Oracle of Alvaria. The path through the forest was familiar to her, but today, every rustle of leaves and whisper of the wind seemed to carry an otherworldly significance. As the hours passed, the dense forest grew darker and more mysterious, and Aria's surroundings became unfamiliar. The once familiar landmarks now blended together in a labyrinth of trees and underbrush. Lost in the woods, Aria tried to keep her spirits up, but doubt gnawed at the edges of her determination. What if she was merely chasing shadows? Could the dreams be nothing more than the imaginings of an overactive mind? Just when the weight of uncertainty threatened to overwhelm her, a distant glow caught her eye. A soft, golden light filtered through the canopy, beckoning her like a guiding star. Following the light, Arya emerged from the thick foliage into a serene clearing. At its center stood a towering ancient oak, its gnarled branches reaching toward the heavens. The golden light radiated from within the hollow of the tree. Stepping closer, Arya felt a sense of peace wash over her, as if the tree itself held the wisdom of ages, brimming with hope. She reached into her satchel and pulled out the glowing crystal from her dream. As she held it up to the tree, the crystal began to pulsate in harmony with the tree's radiant glow. Anotherworldly resonance filled the clearing, and Arya sensed a presence, a consciousness, within the ancient oak. "Seek the heart that seeks truth," the voice echoed once more, intertwining with the song of the forest to find the oracle. "Look beyond appearances and delve into the depths of your own soul." With renewed determination, Arya realized that her journey was not just about seeking an external oracle, but also about discovering the oracle within herself. The crystal and the ancient oak had become her guides, and she understood that the answers she sought were connected to her own inner truth. And so, with newfound clarity, Arya continued her journey, knowing that the path to the oracle of Alvaria lay not only through the lands of Elysium, but through the unexplored territory of her heart and spirit. Chapter 3: Meeting the Mentor. As days turned into weeks, Arya's quest took her through enchanted forests, winding rivers, and rugged mountains. The land of Elysium revealed its beauty and mysteries, but the way to the oracle of Alvaria remained elusive. One evening, as the sun began its descent beyond the horizon, Arya stumbled upon a humble cottage nestled in a glen. Smoke curled from the chimney, and the scent of warm bread filled the air. Intrigued, she approached the cottage, hoping for respite and perhaps some guidance. One evening, as the sun began its descent beyond the horizon, Arya stumbled upon a humble cottage nestled in a glen. Smoke curled from the chimney, and the scent of warm bread filled the air. Intrigued, she approached the cottage, hoping for respite and perhaps some guidance. As she knocked on the door, it swung open, revealing a figure within. A tall man with a beard as white as the winter snow greeted her with a kind smile. "Welcome, young traveler," he said in a gentle voice. "Come, warm yourself by the hearth." The man introduced himself as Kellin, a sage and hermit who had lived in the woods for many years, seeking knowledge and wisdom. Arya shared her journey with him, recounting the dreams and the message of the ancient oak. The man introduced himself as Kellin, a sage and hermit who had lived in the woods for many years, seeking knowledge and wisdom. Arya shared her journey with him, recounting the dreams and the message of the ancient oak. Kellin listened attentively, his wise eyes studying her with a knowing gaze. "The path you tread is not an easy one," he said. "But if you seek the oracle of Alvaria, you must first seek the wisdom within yourself." He invited her to stay and learn from him, promising to share the teachings he had gathered over his lifetime. Intrigued by the prospect of gaining knowledge that could aid her quest, Arya accepted the sage's offer with gratitude. Under Kellin's tutelage, Arya learned about the natural world and its interwoven magic. She studied ancient texts and absorbed the wisdom of countless generations. But more importantly, she delved deep into introspection, confronting her fears and doubts. As the days passed, Arya's connection to the land of Elysium deepened, and the dreams that once puzzled her became clearer. She realized that the answers she sought were not external, but resided within her own heart. One fateful night, as the moon illuminated the forest with its silver glow, Arya returned to the ancient oak tree. Her heart, now aligned with her purpose, the crystal resonated with her newfound inner strength, and the tree's presence seemed to affirm her progress. With tears of gratitude in her eyes, Arya bid farewell to Kellin, the sage who had become her mentor and guide. She knew that her journey was far from over, but she felt ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As she ventured forth once more, the knowledge and wisdom bestowed upon her by Kellin filled her with a sense of purpose and determination, armed with both external teachings and inner clarity. Arya was ready to continue her quest to find the Oracle of Alvaria and unlock the Gate Between Worlds. Chapter 4: Crossing the Enchanted River. With newfound determination and the teachings of her wise mentor, Arya pressed forward on her journey. She navigated through dense forests, crossed rushing rivers, and climbed treacherous peaks. Each step brought her closer to the Oracle of Alvaria and the mysteries that awaited her. One day, as the sun bathed the land in a warm embrace, Arya reached the banks of the Enchanted River. Its waters shimmered with an iridescent glow, and legends spoke of its magical properties. Arya hesitated before attempting to cross the river. The water seemed to hold a mesmerizing allure, but she knew the dangers that lay within its enchanting depths. Tales spoke of travelers who had lost their way, captivated by the river's allure and drawn into a trance. Remembering Kellen's teachings, Arya grounded herself and sought the truth within her heart. She remembered the words of the ancient oak, urging her to look beyond appearances. With newfound courage, she dipped her hand into the river and felt its cool, tingling touch. As her fingers touched the water, visions flooded her mind. She saw shimmering spirits dancing among the ripples, their laughter like wind chimes on a gentle breeze. But amid the beauty, she sensed the river's underlying power, a force that demanded respect and caution. Arya took a deep breath and waded into the water. Her heart steady and her mind focused. With each step, she felt the pull of the river's enchantment, but she resisted its allure, anchoring herself in her purpose. As she reached the center of the river, the water surged, swirling around her like a whirlpool. Arya closed her eyes and trusted her instincts, feeling the flow of the river align with her own energy. In that moment of harmony, the river's enchantment waned, and Arya emerged safely on the other side. Her heart swelled with triumph as she realized that the enchanted river had tested not only her physical strength, but also her inner resolve. From that day forward, Arya carried the memory of the enchanted river with her, a reminder of the balance between magic and reality. She knew that the journey to the Oracle of Alvaria was not just about crossing physical barriers, but also about navigating the inner landscapes of her own soul. And so, Arya continued her quest, guided by the lessons of the ancient oak, the wisdom of her mentor Kellen, and the resilience she had found within herself. The Chronicles of Elysium were unfolding with every step she took, and the path ahead promised untold wonders and challenges. Chapter 5: The Test of Courage. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, Arya found herself at the foot of the towering mountains of Ishtara. They stood as ancient sentinels, their snow-capped peaks piercing the heavens. The mountains were known for their treacherous terrain and unpredictable weather, but Arya's heart remained steadfast. Her determination to reach the Oracle of Alvaria was unwavering, and she knew that the mountains held the next leg of her journey. With her satchel securely fastened and her trusty compass in hand, Arya began her ascent. The air grew colder with every step, and the landscape transformed into a breathtaking panorama of ice and rock. As she climbed higher, the wind howled like a lament, and the temperature dropped sharply. Arya wrapped herself in her warmest cloak, bracing herself against the biting cold. But the true test lay not in the harsh environment, but in the challenges that awaited her spirit. As she neared the summit, a sudden blizzard descended upon the mountains, enveloping Arya in a fierce embrace of snow and wind. Visibility diminished, and every step felt like a battle against the elements. Doubts crept into her mind like shadows in the snow. Was she truly destined to find the Oracle? Was her quest a futile endeavor in the face of such daunting trials? Yet, she remembered Kellen's teachings, encouraging her to embrace her courage in the face of fear. With each step, Arya called upon her inner strength, refusing to yield to the storm's fury. Just when she thought she could go no further, a faint light pierced through the blizzard. The sight of a flickering lantern at a distant cave provided a beacon of hope. Drawing from the depths of her courage, Arya pushed forward. The cave welcomed her with its sheltering embrace, shielding her from the relentless storm. As she caught her breath, Arya noticed an elderly woman sitting by a crackling fire, her eyes filled with warmth and wisdom. "You have braved the test of courage." The woman spoke with a voice as gentle as the mountain breeze, but the true journey has only just begun. She introduced herself as Aradia, a wise sage who had spent her life in solitude, seeking knowledge and enlightenment. Arya shared her quest with Aradia, recounting her dreams, the teachings of Kellen, and the guidance of the ancient oak. Aradia listened intently, her gaze unwavering. "To reach the Oracle of Alvaria," she said, "you must first find the key that resides in your heart, embrace the courage within you, and the mountains will reveal their secrets." Aradia's words resonated with Arya, reminding her that her journey was not solely about physical challenges, but also about the courage to face her innermost fears and doubts. The true key to her quest lay not in external objects, but in the depths of her own soul. With renewed determination and gratitude for her encounter with Aradia, Arya bid farewell to the sheltering cave. The storm still raged outside, but within her heart, a sense of clarity and purpose burned like a guiding flame. Chapter 6: A Fateful Encounter. With the wisdom of Aradia guiding her, Arya resumed her climb through the treacherous mountains of Ishtara. The blizzard had subsided, but the biting cold and icy slopes still tested her resolve. As she ascended higher, the air grew thinner, and her breaths became shallower, yet, with every step, she drew strength from the knowledge that the Oracle of Alvaria awaited her at the journey's end. Amid the solitude of the mountains, Arya's thoughts wandered to her past. She reflected on the villagers of Solara who had raised her, the mentorship of Kellen, and the guidance of the ancient oak. Each encounter had shaped her journey, imparting lessons that had become Thebedruk of her quest. Just as she allowed her memories to carry her, a shadow emerged from the fog. It was a figure cloaked in mystery, moving with grace and agility on the perilous slopes. As the figure drew closer, Arya's heart quickened. The stranger was a woman of ethereal beauty, her eyes reflecting the depth of the ocean, and her hair flowing like a cascade of midnight stars. "Who are you?" Arya asked, her voice echoing in the mountain silence. The woman smiled, her presence calming Arya's nerves. "I am Selene, a wanderer of these mountains," she replied, her voice a soothing melody. "And who might you be, brave traveler?" Arya introduced herself, sharing her quest to find the Oracle of Alvaria and restore balance to Elysium. Selene listened intently, her gaze unwavering and her aura radiating a sense of ancient wisdom. "I sense the determination within you," Selene said, her voice carrying an otherworldly resonance. "But the path to the Oracle is a treacherous one, and not all that glitters is gold." Intrigued by Selene's cryptic words, Arya asked for her guidance. Selene spoke of illusions and mirages that often led travelers astray in the mountains. She warned Arya to trust not only her physical senses, but also her intuition and inner knowing. Many seekers have been drawn off course by alluring visions and fleeting desires, Selene explained. To find the Oracle, you must stay grounded in your purpose and see through the veils of illusion that may cloud your path. Arya nodded, absorbing Selene's wisdom. She knew that the journey ahead would test not only her physical endurance, but also her ability to discern truth from illusion. Grateful for the encounter with Selene, Arya continued her ascent, mindful of the lessons she had learned. The path grew steeper, and the mist thickened around her, yet the fire of determination burned brighter than ever in her heart. And so, Arya pressed forward, her spirit intertwined with the essence of the mountains. The Chronicles of Elysium unfolded with each step she took, and the secrets of the Oracle of Alvaria drew nearer, like a guiding light in the darkness. Chapter 7: The Hidden Scroll. As Arya climbed higher into the mountains of Ishtara, the air grew thinner, and the landscape transformed into an ethereal wonderland. She navigated through frozen valleys and ice-encrusted cliffs, her senses heightened by the magical aura that enveloped the mountains. Guided by the wisdom of Selene and the teachings of Kelin, Arya remained vigilant against the allure of illusions. The mountains seemed to whisper ancient secrets, and she sensed the presence of unseen guardians watching over her. One evening, as the setting sun cast a warm glow over the snow-capped peaks, Arya stumbled upon a cavern nestled within a hidden crevice. Her instincts told her that this was no ordinary cave, but rather a sanctuary of ancient knowledge. With cautious steps, she entered the cavern, and her eyes widened in wonder. The walls were adorned with shimmering crystals that bathed the chamber in a soft, iridescent light. In the center of the cave lay an ornate pedestal, upon which rested a weathered scroll. Arya approached the scroll with reverence, her heart quickening with anticipation. She knew that this hidden parchment held the potential to unveil the secrets she sought. As she unfurled the scroll, ancient symbols danced before her eyes, their meaning veiled in mystery. Arya concentrated, drawing upon the knowledge she had acquired from Kelin and Aradia. With every passing moment, the symbols seemed to come alive, their hidden meanings becoming clear. The scroll spoke of prophecies and destinies, of a convergence of forces that would determine the fate of Elysium. Yet, at the heart of the scroll's message lay a riddle, one that hinted at the true nature of the Oracle of Alvaria. It spoke of a door hidden within the depths of the soul, a key that resided not in physical form, but in the essence of being. Determined to solve the riddle and unlock the truth, Arya delved deep into introspection. She closed her eyes, connecting with the ancient oak, with Aradia's wisdom, and with the encounters that had shaped her journey thus far. With clarity of purpose, Arya perceived the answer to the riddle. The Oracle of Alvaria was not a person or a place, but a profound understanding that lay within the seeker's heart. It was a revelation that transcended the boundaries of reality and magic, embodying the harmonious balance of all existence. Filled with awe and gratitude for the scroll's revelation, Arya carefully rolled it back, knowing that she had discovered a truth that would forever guide her path. As she left the cavern, a gentle breeze caressed her cheeks, carrying with it the whispers of unseen guardians. Arya knew that she was drawing ever closer to the Oracle of Alvaria, but she also understood that the true journey lay within herself. Chapter 8: Decoding the Prophecy. With the revelation from the hidden scroll resonating within her, Arya continued her ascent through the mountains of Ishtara. Her heart now carried a newfound sense of purpose, as she understood that the key to finding the Oracle of Alvaria resided not in the external world, but in the depths of her own soul. As she ventured higher into the mountains, the air became thinner, and the surroundings grew more surreal. Ethereal mists shrouded the peaks, and the boundaries between reality and magic blurred like a watercolor painting. One day, as the sun bathed the mountains in a warm embrace, Arya reached a vast plateau adorned with ancient ruins. Crumbling stone archways and weathered pillars stood as remnants of a forgotten civilization. In the center of the plateau stood a mysterious stone pedestal, its surface etched with intricate symbols. Arya recognized the same ancient language from the hidden scroll and knew that this was a place of great significance. With a heart filled with reverence, she approached the pedestal and traced her fingers over the symbols. As she did, the enigmatic language seemed to awaken, glowing with a soft, luminous light. The symbols moved, forming patterns and sequences that echoed the revelations of the hidden scroll. Arya felt a profound connection, as if the ruins were reaching out to her, welcoming her into their ancient embrace. In the center of the stone pedestal, a circular indentation caught her eye. Instinctively, she reached into her satchel and retrieved the glowing crystal, the one that had guided her from the ancient oak. With a gentle touch, she placed the crystal into the indentation. In an instant, the ruins responded, resonating with an otherworldly energy. The ground trembled, and a passage emerged from beneath the pedestal. Arya hesitated, her heart pounding with both excitement and trepidation. She knew that the passage led to the heart of the mountains, where the Oracle of Alvaria awaited her. But it was also a threshold into the unknown, where the boundaries of reality and magic intertwined, drawing strength from the wisdom of the hidden scroll. And the encounter she had faced, Arya took a deep breath and stepped into the passage. The stone closed behind her, enveloping her in darkness. Yet, as she ventured deeper into the heart of the mountains, she realized that the darkness was not one of fear, but of revelation. The passage seemed to illuminate with an inner light, guiding her forward with every step. In the depths of the mountains, Arya knew that she was no longer just a seeker, but a part of the tapestry of destiny, where the threads of reality and magic converged. The Chronicles of Elysium were unfolding with each moment, and the final encounter with the Oracle of Alvaria beckoned. Chapter 9: The Forbidden Library. As Arya ventured deeper into the passage, within the mountains of Ishtara, the darkness gradually gave way to a soft, radiant glow. The walls seemed to pulse with an ancient energy, and the air hummed with a resonance that echoed through the ages. Before her stood a massive stone door, adorned with intricate carvings, symbols, and glyphs told stories of forgotten heroes and lost kingdoms, their tales woven into the very fabric of the mountain. With a sense of awe, Arya pressed her hand against the door. The stone responded to her touch, groaning and shifting as it began to open, revealing a vast chamber beyond. Stepping inside, Arya found herself in a place of wonder and mystery, the Forbidden Library of Alvaria. Shelves upon shelves of ancient scrolls, books, and artifacts lined the walls, their contents shimmering with hidden knowledge. In the heart of the library, a figure awaited her. It was an enigmatic being, cloaked in robes of starlight, its form shifting and flowing like a river of dreams. Arya sensed that this was the Oracle of Alvaria, the one who held the answer she sought. "Welcome, Seeker," the Oracle's voice resonated, its words carrying the weight of centuries. "You have journeyed far and faced many trials to stand before me." Arya bowed respectfully, her heart a mixture of anticipation and reverence. "I seek the wisdom to restore balance to Elysium," she said, "to understand the prophecies that have guided me and the destiny that lies ahead." The Oracle's gaze penetrated her very being. As if peering into her soul, the balance of Elysium hinges upon the harmony of its realms, the magic and the mundane, the seen and the unseen. It spoke, but the true key to restoring balance lies within your own heart. Arya felt a surge of emotion, realizing that the journey had led her not only through lands of enchantment, but through the landscapes of her own inner world. She recalled the teachings of Kelin, the guidance of Selene, and the revelations of the hidden scroll. "You have glimpsed the essence of truth," the Oracle continued. "To restore balance, you must unite the realms of magic and reality within yourself, embracing both light and shadow, strength and vulnerability." With those words, the Oracle extended its hand, and a radiant light enveloped Arya. Visions danced before her eyes, depicting scenes of harmony and discord, of heroes and villains, all woven into the intricate tapestry of Elysium. Arya understood that her role was not to simply fulfill a prophecy, but to become a living embodiment of balance. The choices she made, the alliances she forged, and the courage she displayed would shape the fate of Elysium. As the vision subsided, Arya found herself back in the Forbidden Library, her heart filled with determination and purpose. She thanked the Oracle, her voice carrying the gratitude of a soul touched by profound revelation. With the wisdom of Alvaria's Oracle etched into her being, Arya stepped back through the stone door, her spirit ablaze with newfound clarity. She knew that her journey had only just begun, and the Chronicles of Elysium would continue to unfold with every step she took. Chapter 10: The Unveiling. Emerging from the mountains of Ishtara, Arya felt a renewed sense of purpose coursing through her veins. The revelations from the Oracle of Alvaria had ignited a fire within her heart, and she knew that the fate of Elysium rested upon her choices and actions. The land welcomed her back with a kaleidoscope of colors. Vibrant meadows, crystal-clear streams, and skies that stretched endlessly toward the horizon. Nature seemed to whisper its support, and Arya felt a deep connection to the world around her. As she journeyed back through the enchanted forests and valleys, Arya reflected on the encounters that had shaped her quest. From the village of Solara to the mentorship of Kellin, from the teachings of Aradia to the guidance of Selene, each encounter had prepared her for this moment. Upon returning to Solara, Arya was greeted with a mixture of pride and concern from the villagers. They had heard whispers of her adventures and marveled at her courage, but they also worried for her safety. Arya shared her journey with the villagers, recounting the trials she had faced, the wisdom she had gained, and the profound revelation of the Oracle of Alvaria. Her words carried the weight of truth, and the villagers listened with rapt attention. King Aldric of the Kingdom of Arion, having heard of Arya's quest, summoned her to the royal palace. There, amidst opulent chambers and glistening tapestries, Arya spoke of her encounters, the balance of Elysium, and the role she felt destined to play. King Aldric listened intently, his regal gaze unwavering. "Your journey is one of great significance, Arya," he said. "The balance between magic and reality is delicate, and Elysium's future depends on your understanding of that harmony." He offered his support, recognizing Arya's role in shaping the realm's destiny with his blessing. Arya set forth on a new chapter of her odyssey, one that would see her traversing kingdoms, forging alliances, and confronting challenges that tested her newfound wisdom. And so, the Chronicles of Elysium continued to unfold, as Arya's path intertwined with the threads of destiny, magic, and reality. With each step she took, she embraced the teachings of her mentors, the revelations of the Oracle, and the courage that resided within her heart. The realm of Elysium awaited her choices, and the balance of its realms hung in the balance as the journey carried on. Arya knew that the destiny of Elysium was not a fixed path, but a tapestry, woven with the threads of her choices and the essence of her being. Chapter 11: The Dance of Shadows. Arya's quest to restore balance in Elysium led her through diverse landscapes and realms, from the bustling cities of Arion to the mystical forests of Eloria. She navigated through a world where magic and reality intertwined like threads in an intricate tapestry. In the kingdom of Arion, Arya encountered Lysander, a skilled mage known for his mastery of elemental magic. Together, they faced a shadowy threat that sought to exploit the delicate balance between realms. Through battles and revelations, Arya learned the importance of collaboration and the consequences of unchecked power. The kingdom of Eloria revealed a different side of Elysium, where ancient spirits roamed freely and nature held a voice of its own. With the guidance of a wise elf named Thalindra, Arya uncovered forgotten lore that spoke of the origin of the realm's balance and the role of its guardians. Arya's journey also took her to the Enchanted Isles, where mystical creatures and enigmatic seers dwelt. Amidst shimmering waters and starlit skies, she forged alliances and sought counsel from beings who held the keys to hidden truths. As she delved deeper into the heart of Elysium, Arya encountered figures from her past, the villagers of Solara, Kellin, Aradia, and Selene, who appeared as guides and companions at crucial junctures. Each encounter reinforced the teachings they had imparted, reminding Arya that the balance she sought was not just in the external world, but also within herself. Arya's journey was not without challenges. She faced formidable foes, tested her own limits, and confronted the shadows within her own soul. The dance of light and darkness mirrored the delicate equilibrium of Elysium itself, and Arya's choices echoed through the realms, shaping the destiny of the realm. In her pursuit of balance, Arya learned that it was not a static state, but a continuous, dynamic harmony. She understood that Elysium thrived on the interplay between magic and reality, and her role was to ensure that neither realm consumed the other. As the Chronicles of Elysium unfolded, Arya's path grew intertwined with the realm's very essence. With every step she took, she embraced the teachings, challenges, and revelations that had shaped her journey. And as the threads of her destiny wove into the fabric of Elysium, she knew that the ultimate revelation awaited her, a revelation that would illuminate the realm's purpose and destiny. Chapter 12. The Nexus of Balance. Aria's odyssey through Elysium had been a journey of self-discovery, courage, and profound revelations. She had traversed kingdoms, faced shadows, and embraced the teachings of mentors and mystical beings alike. Now, as her quest neared its zenith, she stood at the precipice of the Nexus of Balance, a place said to hold the key to Elysium's true purpose. The Nexus was a realm between realms, where the boundaries of magic and reality blurred into a breathtaking mosaic of light and color. It was a place of convergence where the threads of fate and destiny intertwined like a symphony of cosmic energies. Aria approached the Nexus with a heart full of anticipation and a mind open to whatever truths awaited her. As she stepped into the shimmering expanse, a sensation of weightlessness washed over her, and she felt as if she were suspended between worlds. In this ethereal realm, she encountered beings of light and shadow, each embodying the essence of magic and reality. They moved in a harmonious dance, their forms shifting and merging in an intricate ballet. One figure, bathed in radiant light, approached Aria with a serene smile. "Welcome, seeker of balance," the figure intoned, its voice echoing like a melodic chime. "You have journeyed far to stand within the Nexus, where the heart of Elysium beats in rhythm with the cosmos." Aria bowed respectfully, her heart resonating with the energy of the Nexus. "I seek to understand the true purpose of Elysium," she said, "to discover why the realms of magic and reality are intertwined, and what it means for their balance to be upheld." The figure's gaze held a depth of wisdom that transcended time and space. Elysium is a realm of harmony, where the boundaries between magic and reality are not meant to divide, but to unite. It explained, "The threads of both realms are woven into the very fabric of existence, and their interplay gives rise to the realm's essence." As Aria listened, the figure continued to speak, revealing the ancient origins of Elysium and the cosmic forces that had shaped its destiny. The Nexus itself was a manifestation of that cosmic dance, a place where the balance of Elysium was maintained by the convergence of magic and reality. "You, seeker, are a vessel of this balance," the figure proclaimed. "Your journey has not only illuminated the teachings of mentors and the guidance of the oracle, but it has also illuminated the depths of your own soul. The choices you have made, the alliances you have forged, and the courage you have displayed are reflections of the harmony that defines Elysium." With those words, the Nexus pulsed with a brilliant light, enveloping Aria in a sensation of unity and oneness. She felt the essence of magic and reality intertwining within her, and she understood that her destiny was not just to restore balance, but to embody it in every facet of her being. As the luminous energy subsided, Aria found herself back in the realm of Elysium, her heart brimming with a profound understanding. She knew that her journey was far from over, but now, armed with the revelations of the Nexus, she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.